We got the Kamado Joe cooking here. It's a little hotter than I would like, at about 325. So I'm going to cut down the air as soon as I get these bad boys on. These are the beef ribs. They're going on right there. Oh yeah. Right there. I'm going to set these bone side down so that they cook for a longer time without burning any of the meat. These ribs have a bone side where they cut them. And I'm going to put the bone side down. The smoke is a pecan wood. We have a lot of pecan in this valley. So we're going to put that on and then put her to bed for about an hour and a half before we check on them. And come back and once the smoke gets in there with the good dry rubs that we put on them, we'll put on the barbecue sauce and we'll eat. So I've had these ribs out on the Kamado Joe for about 2 hours at 275, and I took them off, and now I'm gonna, and again they had the mustard, and this had the coffee rub that we make, and
the sweet and spicy mustard.
No, this one had the
this one had the jalapeno
mustard. Yeah, the beef. I like the jalapeno mustard better on the beef. Look how thick this barbecue sauce. This is our Tequila Lime. It's got some sweetness to it, but it's better for beef. It's a little tart, a little more tart. Yeah, try that with another brand. It really sticks on the meat well. And I'm going to turn that over and do the other side. And then this is the sweet and spicy barbecue. It's got local honey and Hatch Red Chile in it. And it's a redder color. And I like this better on pork. So these pork ribs are going to get covered with this. Then I'm going to wrap these up in foil. They've been cooking outside of the foil here until now, just right on the smoker. But I'm going to wrap these up now so they don't get dried out and finish them off for another couple of hours. Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then we're going to have quite a 4th of July feast here. We're also going to do some hamburgers and some hot dogs, and everything, of course, is going to have some great Hatch Chile in it. Okay, cool. So I'm going to turn all of this over, hit the other side, wrap them up, and put them back at about 250 for another hour and a half, 2 hours. And when they're tender, we're going to eat them tonight. I'll show you in a minute. So earlier today, we had some beef short ribs and some country style pork ribs, and we put some mustard on the beef ribs. We used the jalapeno stadium style mustard, and then we put our coffee rub that we make at the Fresh Chili Company, and then the pork ribs we put the sweet and spicy mustard on, and then covered it with Kent Rollins rib rub, and then we put them on the grill, just flat on the grill without the foil, and cooked them for about an hour and a half, and took them out, and then I put the barbecue sauce on both of them. For the beef ribs, I used the Tequila Lime, and the pork ribs, I used the sweet and spicy. So it's been sitting out here at about 225, 250 for 2 more hours, and I think it's time we take them take them inside, and let's see how they did. Cool. Turn that up a little bit. Come on in, let's go check these ribs out. And we used pecan wood for the smoke. So let's see what happened over the last couple hours here. This is the beef ribs. I can tell you it smells amazing. I'll move this out of the way. And the beef ribs had the Tequila Lime BBQ Sauce. Oh, it smells so good. Hi, guys. And it is hot. I'm gonna put this in this pan because I wanna catch the juices that come out and have those. You need to wrap ribs for a while or else they're gonna just get too dry. But you also want to get them on the smoke. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I was thinking about putting them back on, but I'm not going to. They are completely done. And they are completely amazing. They're so good. So I am gonna try to turn these over.
It's okay if you get in the frame of this shot. This is only half of it, right?
Yeah, cool. Ooh. Turn these over. They are beautiful and they are falling apart. They're beef ribs. And oh, they tasted good. That's the tequila. I also had the jalapeño mustard to hold the coffee rub on there. And I was gonna put them back on for a little while, but it's falling apart. They're so good. Wow. So we're just gonna put a little bit more barbecue sauce on these and put them back to bed at a real low temperature until we're ready to eat. So while we're at it, let's look at how the pork ribs came out. Now these are those big, thick, country style pork ribs. And they spent about an hour and a half on the grill just open, and about 2 hours wrapped up here. And oh, now these have the sweet and spicy, hot. Look how beautiful. That's a really bright red, and they're also just coming apart here. Look at this. Yeah. They're done. Falling apart, done. And that sweet and spicy barbecue sauce is so good. So I'm just going to take the two sauces and put a little more on them and wrap them up and put them back to bed at a real low temperature until everybody's ready to come over and eat, which won't be long. If you haven't tried our barbecue sauces, you need to do so. Hatch Chile just makes everything better. Look at that beautiful color. And it won't pour out. It's so thick, it just sticks to the meat and turns it that bright red. All right. I'm just gonna wrap these back up, put them at about 180 degrees, and wait for everybody to get here because they're ready to go. If you haven't tried our barbecue sauces, try them. I love this one, the tequila lime on beef and chicken, and then the sweet and spicy on pork. Have a great day. Eat more chili.